Hello, everybody. Welcome to Oblivion Remastered. Yay. Honestly, it's gonna be like the first time that I've been back to this in a little while. I go back to Oblivion like every once in a while, and I just play the original. But I've been hearing rumors about this one for a little while. But to have a surprise drop today, I did not expect that. So, we picked it up. We're going to get into it. I want to see what they've done with glorious, good old Cyrodiil and Camriel here. Because it looked glorious. Like, to the point where even I'm like, that is such a night and day difference. It looks like a completely different game while still holding the original. We're going to jump into this. We may have some performance issues. So I am going to probably have to adjust some things as we go along. But let's hope not. Let's get started. Now, before we even start, let's take a look at the options menu. See what options we got. We got difficulty. We got our difficulty. This is a game. This is a gameplay. I'll save during loading screens. Fast travel. Rest, wait. Yep. That's for the keyboard and mouse. I don't like inverted axes. Because axes, you get stuff with the controller, which I've unplugged for this because it was doing a little bit of weird thing. I do not play like there's certain games I don't play with the controller. Like a lot, I love mouse and keyboard for like Elder Scrolls and stuff like that. Blood splatter, yep. Low health vinaigrette, yep. Camera motion. Toggles the activation of camera motion, known as head bombing. You can turn off the head bomb. Audio output, you know, your basic stuff. Audio output, audio. Low frequency or night mode? Interesting. And then you got display settings. VSync, frame rate, FPS. Yeah, that's nice to have right there by itself. You got the show FPS and show VRAM as options just by themselves in the menu. So you don't have to use any external tool in order to do that. You can just turn them on and off and be like, hey, okay, this is why my FPS, this is why my game, this is why everything's running like crap. Brightness. The field of view for both first person and third person, which is lovely. We might have to adjust those. We got motion blur. I never use motion blur in games, honestly. It's just kind of like one of those things that's like, eh. I don't like it. Screen space reflections. I've never understood this too much. This option. And then you have all of your distance qualities, and you have your frame rate generation stuff. Then you got your interface, which we'll have to see. Keyboard settings. But anyway, let's hop into this. We're starting a new game. I'm watching the cutscene this time.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
Good Lord, this looks glorious. Yeah, it's one of those things I've always wondered, like, what it would look like in modern day graphics, because you see something similar. You see a Cyrodiil in, like, ESO, and it's all fucking wrecked. So, this is right into the prison. A master of marksman has a good chance of paralyzing a target. My god, they don't look like potato people. Imperial. I say, yeah, the elves look alright. I usually do, I usually do under Argonian. They added in Origins. Ooh. That was not a thing before. That is interesting. Wonder how that's gonna affect gameplay. Jeez. Jeez, look at the fucking hair physics. Nord. Work. Right guard. Wood elf. You can be a lady Argonian, or you can be a male Argonian. We're gonna be doing a male Argonian. Ooh. Oh, the guy gave us outlandish colors. There are definitely plenty of options. Ironically. Like, I usually play as a, like, in these games, I usually play as an Argonian. Mainly because of the water breathing, I don't have to worry about, like, drowning. Which, because I feel like it's just kind of like peak. Bro, you can just let me... Ooh, this is already nice. Now, what would make it even better is he let me use custom colors, throw in some RGB custom stuff, too. But... Okay, yeah, I'm actually okay with it. Hey, they added a reset all button. Oh yeah, I guess it would be gross for Argonians. It wouldn't really be a quote-unquote hairstyle. Yeah, we'll go with that. Not really a big fan of the whole fin aspect. So maybe that one. That's alright. We'll probably go with that, actually. That's super good. No. Yeah, we got an underbite. Nice. Could we make them an abomination like we used to? Oh my god, we can enter values. We could just like randomly, we could actually just click and enter a value. We put a value higher than what it's asking. Oh. Ooh, that's lovely. Wide face. Not so wide face. Looks like it looks like. You can't really make them like super abominations like they were back in the original game, but you know you can work with it. I mean, you probably could if you really worked at it, but this is alright. Gross overview. Hey, cool. They even break down like little things like the strengths. Ah, the good old tan jug and tan cup. Always a pleasure. One second, everybody. I'm gonna change something around here. There we go. Switch to that. Turn back on that. We are now running off of my headphones. Ooh, the sound design so much better. Mm. I know these are their work. Yeah, this is using the OG voice lines. Okay, cool. It still does the whole zoom in on character thing. But let's go ahead and take a moment here. We're just gonna soak in the detail here. Look at the robes on him. That is impressive. Ah, you really serious? All right, hold up a sec. So apparently, well, this is. Oh, that's why. I see why. There we go. That should fix it.
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Now, I know why they use the original voice lines here, because the actor for Uriel Septim is actually dead, I think. Because I know they used, he actually had a famous actor do Uriel Septim. I can't remember exactly who it was right off the top of my head, but I do know that they actually are not, as far as I know, they're not among the living anymore. No, wait a minute. Might be Patrick Stewart, actually. No, I gotta look it up. Hold up a sec, guys. Uriel Septim. Mm. Tell me who you're voiced by. Oh, it's Patrick Stewart. Yes, never mind. He is still alive, as far as I'm aware. He hasn't passed yet. I thought it was like, uh, but they may have just used the original voice lines that they did before for this bit. I don't know. Did I minimize that? I need to close that. I need I need as much power as possible for performance.
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
This sounds like the OG voice lines.
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for. You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep moving. Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
This doesn't concern you, prisoner.
Looks like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
Okay, I can already see a problem here. Man, he looks so doofy. Let's say the people will forget I killed half of Bruma. In a way, this has been redone, but it still kind of has the same vibe to it. Ooh, the map's still the same. Yes. But it looks so good. It looks so clean. It really does look clean. The only thing I wish I would have done here is that it's like colorized it a little bit. Other than that, not bad. System though. I need to go to controls. Sneak, left control, wall, cap. Auto move, Q, yep. I'm pretty sure we had a holster button. Sheath, F. Okay. Now, nothing's using Z, is it? And it is not, so... Movement kind of still feels similar to good old Oblivion. This looks really good, though.
Keep quiet and stay out of the way.
I'm trying to.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
Protect yourself.
Captain's down. Take them down! Die!
I'm sorry, Captain.
Are you all right, sire? We're clear for now.
Captain Reno?
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving.
Apparently you are moon sugar. Now, one thing I might have to remember is, like, right at the end of this, they take the katana. So, I'm going to do something.
How could they be waiting for us here?
Actually, let's do a... There we go. Do a new save.
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now.
The robes aren't worth
Don't worry,
anything,
sire.
so...
We will
They do look really good, though.
get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the Blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Oh, that shield looks freaking glorious. Oh, God. Skeevers look freaking intimidating. Oh, God. Look at the skeevers. Oh, the rat's here, but Jesus. Yeah. They kind of did and kind of didn't at the same time. This looks so good, though. Ah! Let's see. Yeah, great. I don't remember how to do this. There we go. Lockpick is still the same, which is both a benefit and a detriment. Oh, I've gotten so used to like the modern version of looting where we just grab everything and go. But one thing I've noticed already is that the compass is actually up at the top. Which, not bad. Kind of feels more Skyrim-esque that way, but I've got like a... Yeah. God, these skeevers look... Okay, that's horrifying. Enter. Okay, yeah, I gotta fix that. That's the other thing I gotta fix. It looks like they used the original control scheme from Oblivion. So, which is once again, beautiful. But, now, alright, I have one complaint to start off with. I don't know yet. I just got in it. I just got in combat by itself. I don't really have much to work with right now. But let me see. I'm trying to still play around with the controls because I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, I'm not seeing it here. Yeah, shrunk it down. It's a little too big for me. Are you saying I can't reassign this freaking interact key, man? You say I'm going to have to use enter this entire time. That is... going to be irritating on keyboard. That's the one thing I'm like, guys, how did you not? That's the one key that I'm like looking at. Like, most people nowadays use E or something like that. That's gonna be like, I like it being the same key. I'll just click on it. It's better that way. And my brain is. That's probably the one thing I would have done is modernize the loot system just a bit, guys. Okay, I'm already seeing the part of it. Let me see something. Magic. Still seemed to work as it did before. It's on its own dedicated button. So far. Speaking of which. See. These rats look absolutely... Get wrecked, rat. Cheese wedge. Tomato. Oh, yeah, arrows still have weight. Now there was a way. There was a way back in the day to keep the katana, but I'm not exactly sure if I remember how to do that. Yep. Great, those have been good gold starters, but dang it, that's always gonna throw me off. Like, I just want the ability to flip those two keys. I heard that rat. The combat feels actually a little bit nicer than what it used to. I won't lie, it actually feels like it got a little bit of weight to it. Yeah, you drop it before talking to them, before you head back into the sewers. That sounds about right. That'll verify one glitch. You're right, little rat bastard. Yeah, I better be careful actually picking that up. Hey, look at this. This looks... I saw that. You guys kind of have tells now versus what you used to. Dang, look at the detail on it. I hear another one. Okay, so it looks like they still have the... It looks like they still have the normal... Yeah! It's not like tank. Ooh! No, now it has a little bit of girth. Which makes melee combat actually feel really good here. That's the type of stuff I was talking about, though, with the problem with the SO. It's part of the reason I don't do melee in first person anymore. Because it just doesn't have the reaction to it. Okay. So let's... Nice. This is feeling good so far. This is feeling good. We can make our potions. That's nice. Still at 199. Sorry, I can't. That rotates now. Look at that detail on that rat, though, being roasted. Okay, I'll take the lockpick, the gold, leave the torches behind. Well, they don't have weight, so I'll take the torches, actually. We may actually need the torches here. Hey, buddy. £8. But it's worth 30 bucks. So... There we go. That still seems to be intact. You hear the armor kind of clanking around as I move around, too. Dang it, this is the one thing. Now the iron dagger stay behind. There's no reason for me to actually take that right now. Get log nerds. Now, one thing I wish they would have actually updated here is actually displaying your encumbrance. Like, keep your encumbrance kind of displayed in, like, these menus. So that way you kind of understand how much you have and how much you can take without having to do the whole search thing. Because see, now it has it up here. This is kind of what we need over here, just even without this. Ooh. Ooh. That's nice. It's nice, actually. Kind of look at it. The details on that. Ludicrous. Actually, I gotta see. Their actions kind of go the way I want it.
Yeah.
But definitely, you can feel the weight of this now. Get right, Goblin Witch. And then keep your rusty iron short sword. Dude, this thing looks freaking gnarly. It's literally a goblin skull on a stick. Ooh, I gotta use it. Oh yeah, that's the one thing with Oblivion I forgot. It's still there. Okay, well. Wait. Oh my god, look at this! Look at the staff! Ah, 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 ah. Yeah. Dude, that's both morbid and impressive. So £1 each at 5 gold. Should I take them with me to sell them? No. The answer is no. Ooh, gold nugget. It's £2, but what could I leave behind for that £2? Probably the rusty iron war axe. I'll leave that behind, and I'll take the silver vase. That's money. Get flexed on, Scavers. Now, I like the fact it gives distance. It gives the distance to the objective now too, so it's kind of nice. I will end up using bows though, so.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those battle
Here they come
We
again.
need to get the Emperor out of here.
Let's get this over with.
You're lucky I like you. Otherwise, you'd be dead already.
Sorry, didn't mean to hit you.
Damn it! It's that prisoner again. Kill him. He might be working with the assassins.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us.
As you wish, sire.
They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand. I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
Alright, this one makes him move faster. Looks like everything is still here. Yeah, let's do the steed.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. Your stars are not mine. Today, the steed shall speed your progress on the road to destiny. No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall. My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death, but in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Well, while we're sitting here, like, look at the Blade's armor off to the right here. Like, that man looks freaking slick as hell. I am not going to lie. The shine off the armor and off the shield. It's like you can see the little details, like the wear on it, but also the prestige.
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
Okay, Sir Patrick Stewart.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close. We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan. My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it.
Okay, good luck.
Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
Not much farther.
Ah, perfect. He still does that. Is that water? Oh, that is water. Dang, the reflectiveness of that water is ludicrous.
Watch your back, Boris.
Prisoner, help the Emperor!
Help the Emperor, he just one-shotted that guy.
The end is in sight.
Okay, this has a little bit too slow of a zap for my taste.
Die, you scum!
Protect the Emperor! The Emperor needs help!
Whoever needs help, my ass. You guys just, like, flexed on them. That's why I kind of check their bodies.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Look at this room, though.
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
Alright, this is where...
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
Alright, we'll wait for a second. The auto ad kicked in. I need to grab my drink real quick and... Ugh. We'll be right back. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Bum 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 bum. Huh, you can sort by clicking on this stuff. That's interesting. We can sort by weight. Ooh. We still have the console. That's good. That's actually really good. We still have the console, guys. Whether the commands are still the same. That is begging to be seen. I'll try that out as a toward the end here. Right now we're just gonna play around with this though.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
For
the Emperor!
Look at the nicks on my blade though.
Oblivion take you!
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
The dragon fire!
Oh! Oh, damn!
You chose a bad day to take up with the...
No. Talos, save us.
Now, we're supposed to drop this. It's shift and click. Shift, flip, and switch.
We failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body. Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
I must take it to Joffrey.
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
There is another heir.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
How do I get there?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
The sewers?
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced knight. Am I right?
Oh, we can still create the custom class. And they separated it by category, so everything's not just lumped into a freaking... Bro. Of course I'm gonna create a custom class. Obviously, we're gonna specialize in combat. They will save an additional +5 bonus. We'll do strength. And luck. We'll be a kind of like a little lucky guy. Athletics. Blade block. Restoration magic and alchemy. We gotta add in heavy armor because that's what we're working with here. And, well, if I'm going to be using restoration, I might take alchemy out of the equation here. Only because restoration spells kind of... do security and speechcraft. And we'll call this little guy the Sneaky. The Sneaky... Sentinel. The Sneaky Sentinel. There we go. Create Sneaky Sentinel class. Yes. I am a Sneaky Sentinel.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats and goblins won't give you any trouble.
After the sewers, then what?
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
Alright. Yes,
Good.
I understand.
The Emperor's trust was well placed.
What about you? What will you do?
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you.
It looks like the blade is gone. I don't think that was exactly the method.
Leave the Emperor in peace.
Okay, alright. Won't leave that guy in peace, though. Didn't say nothing about Glenroy, who apparently died during that fight. Okay, now heading back up a little bit. But you can't. Which I should have grabbed that chest anyway. Yep. I didn't see the sword floating around anywhere. I didn't kick it or nothing, so. I guess I would have to store it. You have to, like, I think you have to store it on somebody. There was something like that. I think I had, like... Ooh, look at this place. This place looks like it stinks. Yeah. One little other thing I've noticed too. Cheese wheel. Oh, wow. Look at the exit. Like, that already looks impressive as hell. And I'm not even outside the door yet. Hold up. We're gonna cut. Okay, you got silver nugget, lockpick, and garlic. What's the weight on that? 2? Eh. They just had rat meat on you. Like I can partially smell this place. Yeah, one little detail I noticed. The more you use a weapon, the more it gets damaged. Is you can actually visibly see it on the blade. Like, this blade wasn't this nicked up when I got it. And remember, sheathing your weapon always makes you move faster. That's why I put it to a commonly used button that I use. Oh, look at this. This is glorious. No, it's fine. Let's go. Escape the Imperial sewers. Main quest beginning. Oh, wow. Granted, I am running it off of a SSD and not an NVMe, so we may have a little bit of poppage. Bruh, I just got out of the sewers. Jeez, I just got out of the sewers and I'm already attacked by a mud crab, which... Ooh, damn. Look at this. This is beautiful. First things first, we gotta go to the Imperial City. We gotta drop some stuff. Third person's alright. Yeah, we just got out of there. Look at this, though. Even just, like, the walls themselves. Still visually impressive.
I'm only asking for a single coin. I can eat for a day with a single coin. Thank you, kind sir.
There you go, simplicity of the slow.
Blessings of Mystara upon ye.
What is it, citizen?
It's weird you not being Wes Johnson. Not gonna lie.
Greetings to you.
Its scent is unfamiliar. Urjabi helps his brothers, Rajirad and Hasiri, to run the Black Horse Courier. Others write. We organize. We deliver. The news never stops. Bothil from the Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Ailes, probably trying to enhance her weird machine.
Okay.
Be seeing you.
Say, you look like someone that could help us out. Having a bit of trouble with another merchant in town who goes by the name Thorinir. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Alright, they still have their gold caps. So, first things first, let's go ahead and... it's gonna be worth 8 gold, so we're going to...
A fine transaction.
sell that. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to, like... What's up, baby? Just trying to figure out what to do here. Let's see. What do I want to do? Because here's the thing. It's like later on, if what I'm about to do works, then I'll be able to max out my stealth skill right out the gate. It's something that takes a bit of time, but we could probably do it. I may try to get a proper full set of steel armor here. There's a rusty iron. So, I'm not sure. I'll probably get rid of the iron warhammer. This gold's not going down. So I don't know if that's an initial glitch or what, but hey, I ain't gonna complain. Yeah, you can have the staff. So if it's .1, so I got 20 pounds worth of arrows on me. Now, once people figure out how to mod this, I will probably go ahead and try to remake my one mod that actually made the tools, arrows, and a few other things weightless. Because realistically, this day and age, like, I know I'm going to need to use a novice mortar. I'm going to need to use a mortar and pestle to make potions.
A pleasure to serve you. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Be seeing you.
Mercantile, increase to 7. I did pretty good for my encumbrance, but due to the fact I'm going to be a heavy armored dude. I thought I did. Either way, we got a group of bandits to deal with. Not gonna lie, this looks impressive, and I think that's your wizard tower up there, buddy. That's a tower. It's looking wizardy. Actually, yeah, checks out. Yeah, actually, I think that is your wizard tower. That's kind of impressive. You can see it from here. Mud crab. Mud crab. The only thing I don't like is the whole, like, text flash, but, eh. Oh, wow. Fish. Fish. That fish just shrunk out of existence. Oh, that's a slaughterfish. Take that, you bitch.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
uh, let's see. Got the take the boots for right now. I could probably take the whole set because it's actually still pretty lightweight and I can still sell it. I'll put on the boots though because the boots are still better than this little fucking prisoner sandals. Okay, what'd you have? Eh. Or the blood. Hand-to-hand increase 6. Okay. That's a pretty glorious fire. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's see what a Alien the Ruin looks like in this. I know there's a guy over here somewhere. There you are. Hmm. Yeah, that's better. Get fur gauntlets. I'll be taking those to kind of fill out my armor set. Cheese wedge and a potato. Ew. We almost made a mistake there.
Who's there? Who's there?
Hello, it's me, Ted, Slayer of Idiots. Who's the cur now? Iron Claymore, iron boots. Which means I can swap those. Oh, these are actual iron. These are actually the full-blown ones.
Rats. Skirting around in the shadows, making me jump.
These are the non-rusty versions.
Nothing to worry about, I guess. Just my eyes playing tricks on me.
But realistically, they have the same level of defense. And visually look the same. Now I needed some iron gauntlets and I'll have a full arm set.
Show me what you've got.
You're already coming up this way.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
There you are.
Die.
Nice try, buddy. Nice try. At least you had some cheese wedge. At least you had a cheese wedge and some corn down here with you. Pick up a little bit of produce.
What's that?
Guess it was nothing.
Guess it was nothing. I was totally not nothing. I didn't mean to take all. I guess it was nothing. I'll end up selling these boots off and whatnot. At least they'll be worth a little bit of gold. Wow, look at the alien doors. Those look fantastic. Like in the original, you could kind of miss them to an extent. But here, that's visible. You can't miss that. Produce. More produce. Little book over here. Read it. have anything on you, so that's see worth taking at the moment. Okay, the one problem with the greatsword, he does this whole little, like, so Iron Battle Axe might be the best choice for me because it doesn't do the whole flare thing. Do be a little bit more careful with it a little bit. Ooh, an alien stone. Oh no, a Welkin stone. You got skeleton, bone meal, and iron arrows. It's got an iron bow, which I said I was gonna keep an iron bow on me, so but I want to drop the rusty one. I'll just take the regular one. Oh yeah, this is that original flooded room. Oh, they saw me through the... Get wrecked, fool. Okay. Bro, I didn't even see the water. Got him. That's why I like being an Argonian, because I can just go underwater there. Sometimes, like, that's the thing. It's like, sometimes good loot underwater. Now. I remember how to do this now. Kind of. It's not taking a minute. Ah, fucker. There we go. It's not E. Okay. I say one of the things that, like, all right, I'm gonna point out at something about modern Bethesda here. Like, two of the things I see that a problem are with modern Bethesda is, like, most of their stuff, their loot anymore, doesn't have as much meaning as it did back in, like, Oblivion, hell, even Skyrim days. Like, that's the thing. It's like, here, we're finding more armor and stuff. Usually, like, with Fallout 3 in New Vegas. You found duplicate weapons, stuff like that. You could use those. They'd have use. You could use those to repair, like, your stuff. Or even just sell them, you know? It's like, it went beyond just having it as a money thing. It's like, okay, this is a multi-purpose thing. I can either keep this to use to fix my gun, or I could, you know, sell it for a bit of caps or whatever, you know, for Fallout states. And I think that's kind of really one of the things that's kind of making it like Starfield. Starfield was like the worst about that, I think. Because it's like most of the loot, same loot. They didn't have very many variations of buildings. So when you ever went into a building, you saw a building off in the distance, you figured out what that building was, you already knew what it was going to be. And dude, I can't even tell there's water there. There is water there, but I can't tell there's water there with the exception of the fish. And that's kind of like my point with, like, those. Like, that's the one thing I kind of give a little bit of crap to Bethesda about, because it's like, yo, you've added in, we don't have to repair our stuff anymore, so the duplicate stuff is just used for selling. They don't go beyond that. Okay, going in deeper. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I like doing this. Come on, buddy, a little bit more. I should use the iron claymore. There we go. Bone dagger on self and gold. Pretty sure there was a spot down here that I could actually, like... This is where we came in. Okay, let's move up here. Yeah, this is it right here. I'm having a feeling they patched out a good chunk of the exploits. That's just what it feels like. Oh. Yeah, should have autosaved me coming in here. Hey, Skelly Man. This is how we earn a lot of our starter money. Okay, now, I brought... There's a specific trick I have to do with this. Because if I recall, for my exploit to work here, I have to be sneaking initially into that room. If not, they fixed it. Which they didn't. Hee 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 hee. Okay. Okay, we'll just chill here. Which is kind of perfect. You cannot be spotted when you enter the room. But if you do it before you enter the room, it doesn't trigger it. So now, you just get free sneak levels. Now, the downside of doing this, at least in the original, is it kind of does a whole bunch of level scaling problems. So we'll see what happens with this, because they may have fixed at least that, because that did break original Oblivion if it happened that way. But anyway, I'm gonna let this play out. The auto ad's about ready to kick in. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and I might do me a quick little get me some burritos or something in to cook. So I'll be back. We're back. I got my burritos cooking, so in about 15 minutes I'll have to head out there and grab those. But other than that, we got to sneak up to 25. Now, I wonder if we still have to rest to level. That's the other thing we're kind of checking with this. Because that was a thing back in the original Oblivion. You had to go through and rest in order to level up. Sorry. So, yeah. Essentially, we're just going to be sitting here, staring at a wall for... Am I still even moving? I don't think I am. There we go. At least I know I'm moving. Okay, so yeah, you still have to, you still have to rest. Which is good in this case. Now, we're just gonna sit here. Like, I'm not gonna sit here the entire time, but I do know this exploit works still. So, that's something. Let's get moving. Alright. The main thing I am worried about is scaling. Because, like, in the original Oblivion, if you over-leveled too early, you would have Daedric... You would have, basic enemies in Daedric armor. Which I'm hoping they put a cap on to an extent. I hate that little... I also don't like that flourish thing with the greatsword. So it might be battle... Uh-oh. So it might be battle axes for me. Because that flourish thing is what kind of kills the greatsword for me. It's like, why the flourish? It makes no sense. Autumn. Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. You can get a really good Marla stone. Those are worth some cash. Got why you want to delve into Eliud ruins. So the Welkin and the Varla stones are money makers. Yes, I am playing on novice. Just because I just want to have some fun. I forgot how slow those traps are. Yeah, let's get you. You're worth some cash. Death is nigh. Wait, potion to spell. Oh, he blocked it. I still have iron gauntlets. That's one other thing I'm still looking for, so. What to drop? What to drop? Definitely not that, because that's worth some cash. I love how the Amulet King is only worth like $1,000. Yeah, one ways away with him, and yeah, this was the way we came in. Get wrecked, Jalbert. Jalbert. Bronze necklace and gold. I'll probably go ahead and take that ring off you. Because I can enchant those. fine iron longsword, so I'm going to swap those out. Yep, I know. That was better than steel short sword, though. Heavier than steel short sword. Yes, I know I'm encumbered. Pretty sure that's where I came in. Ow. Yep, that's where I came in. Yeah, I'm gonna actually use the iron battle axe over the iron claymore. Because the iron battle axe at least doesn't have that flourish bit to it. So all right. Yep. A lot of performance issues, but that's due to probably running it, just trying to stream it plus use my 3D VTuber here. Dun, dun. Well, bro. Oh, that is beautiful. Okay. Stores are closed, so maybe I should. Try to find a place to stay for the night.
Speak trouble? What are you looking for? Merchants Inn in the Market, King and Queen in Elven Gardens, the Tiber Septum in Talos Plaza, and All Saints in Temple District. There's also the Bloated Float on the waterfront, but that's not a very nice neighborhood.
Okay. I appreciate
Farewell,
it.
citizen.
I appreciate it. Or I could just wait. Just wait for 4 hours. Now, why can't it be like bright and sunshiny? It's always raining. It's nasty.
Tertullian, Sergius, and Cicero, the three Verus brothers. I'm Sergius.
Alright.
What can I interest you in?
Okay, I'm first off going to be selling a few things to you, good sir. I need to sell these.
You've got a great deal there. A fine transaction.
Selling
That's a
that.
good deal.
Yep. Sell those off first. Gives me a good little bit of starter gold. Gold nugget. Y'all can have that.
A good price for a good customer. You drive a hard bargain. An excellent bargain. You've got a great deal there.
There we go. Give me a bit of gold.
Another satisfied customer. Be seeing you. Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier.
Well met.
What's going on with you?
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods in the land of the old.
Good morning. It seems something's going on with you.
Want to the Gray Fox. Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Speak.
What is it, citizen? Can I help you, citizen? Truth is, the Legion doesn't know who is behind the Emperor's murder. We've already ruled out the Dark Brotherhood. So is this something worse? Move along.
Yes. District Command. Tall Plaza, okay.
What is it, citizen?
What is it, citizen?
What is it, citizen?
Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse.
Well met.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, have pity, sir. I got nothing to eat.
Get your Black Horse courier here!
Have pity, sir. I got nothing to eat. What is it, citizen?
Oh, I went backwards.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Jolring. I come on behalf of my master, Umbacano. He asked me to deliver this note. I believe it is an invitation to visit him at his manor in the Imperial City. My master is a collector of Aliad antiquities. It has come to his attention that you recently sold an item that interests him. I believe the note will give you all the details.
Oh, yeah.
Be seeing you.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go pick back up that statue then. I only recently sold it, so I should be able to get it back pretty easily.
Speak.
What is it, citizen?
Greetings.
What is it, citizen?
Well met.
Oh, wrong store. Wrong store I went in. Yes. Oh, no.
It's you.
No.
What's going on with you?
I heard there were some goblins around here recently.
There we go.
What? Let's do business.
Wait, you don't have the statue anymore, so I think the guy picked it up. The guy bought it. Oh, which makes sense.
Farewell. The news from Anvil is terrible. Have you heard about the attack on the
Alright, now what we gotta see, there's 3 things left, in my opinion, that we have to see.
I suppose I have a moment.
To finish off this first impressions. Alright, everybody shut up. So, we've got to look at the... We've got to see if some glitches still exist. We also have to see if we have to test out spellcrafting, which I'll have to find the place to do that. Alright. Well, I guess we're going to be testing out a few things here.
You too. There's some prophet preaching doom in the streets of
Alright, let's test out a couple things.
The servants of Dibella slow.
The one thing they did do, I think originally had to go through and actually... Alright.
What is it, citizen?
Oh no, we can't let you into the university. TCL. Okay, so...
Oh,
well,
hello.
You recall my hypothesis? The one I mentioned the other day?
So it's using Unreal Engine commands for the cheats, so... Kind of.
What is it, citizen?
But TCL does not work.
I've been thinking about our conversation yesterday. I decided to consult some of the ancient texts. You were right about everything.
Yes, yes.
And best not tell
It's
the
as
others
I
about this
suspected
just
after
yet.
all.
We must be sure. You understand.
Until later, then. Or
I know
merely
you're busy,
conjuration.
but I need a moment of your
wonder,
time.
will this affect the work that's
yes, of
already been
course.
done in the field of illusion, or jeopardize the new advances in conjuration?
I'd consider it a personal favor if you did.
Ah, how quaint. How do you do?
Well, we'll play around with a little bit of things here.
Why do the guards insist on letting you rabble inside university grounds? Take your pedestrian gawkery to the arena. Be gone!
I'm not pedestrian. What did they say it was? Praxographicus. Okay.
There are, of course, some other mitigating factors, but I'll need to investigate a bit further. The overall impact on alchemy is a complete unknown.
I commend you on your diligence, Magister. I'll be...
Some commands still work like normal, others do not.
I think you should leave.
Oh, still there. And it's still set up like it does. I think you should leave. Okay. I just don't want to have to go through all the hoopla. I know where... So you can still make your spells. That's good. Okay, I'm leaving. I tested out what I needed to test out. And actually, I tested out a couple things.
Scholar, but could I speak with you a minute?
I guess that depends on how much of my precious time you need.
I won't take up much of your time. But I felt you should know.
Oh, that just goes to show you how little we really know about the arts magica.
Speak.
Okay, so... Commands do work, though they all are not the same as they once were. But they do, in fact, work. Spell making's still in there, so that's good. So... The only other thing I need to check is... I want to check a exploit real quick. Right, this ought to be fun to test out real quick. I gotta get my burritos here in a few minutes.
You have my ear, citizen.
Fine. Yeah, let's pop up in the market district. So we need to acquire 2 more copies of the same scroll. As far as I know, they didn't sell scrolls, so...
The Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Ailes. Probably trying to enhance.
Should be able to get scrolls for the Mystic Emporium.
Welcome to the Mystic Emporium. Calendil is here with all your needs. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Well, you got one set that's... Oh, you got... Either way, they're both $25. Okay.
Tell your friends about me. Be seeing you.
You're in a weird position where it's like you can still see some of the old Oblivion design, but it's still like
They say syndicates of wizards.
okay. Acquire 2 more copies of the same scroll. Check. Okay, select the scrolls. Highlight, but do not equip an item. Either single or stack, you wish to duplicate and drop it. So let's say Petty Soul Gem. And we'll drop it.
Good. It seems Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous place.
Wait. Why that? Huh? Did it flip through the ground? Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, that's where I came back out. I kind of would like my soul gem back, please. So I couldn't tell whether or not it dropped too. So I have to, I gotta remember that I think the guards get a little bit pissy if you drop, if you litter.
Greetings.
Which, fair. So we'll need to go back here. Yep. Do my arcane wizardry. So you equip this, and then you select an item, and then you drop it. Yeah, I had a feeling they would have patched this. So what you do is you equip it's only one bear pelt, so I think that the ancient glitch has been patched. Yep. Rest in peace. Item dupe. I expected that one to be fixed. A little sad, but it be what it be. So I guess that pretty much puts everything into perspective. That's pretty much everything that I could say that would be good for first impressions of this. Now, it looks fantastic. I love how it looks. I love how it plays. It's playing kind of nice. Things that I so far don't like, though, is the fact that, one, you can't rebind the actual, like, confirmation button for the looting stuff. Kind of still using the older, style looting, which, fine. It's fine. Like it still has the it still feels Oblivion. Still feels exactly like Oblivion. Keyboard keybinds we need more keyboard keybinds for certain things. That's something I'll definitely say. As a bit of a key thing there. Because honestly, enter for the looting. Yeah, that's a bit rough. That's a bit rough, bruh. Granted, I could probably go into the actual like config file and actually edit that. But stuff like that, that's one of the key things that I would say that needs to be fixed. If they fix that, if they give us more keyboard keybinds, they go through and there was a glitch there just a second ago where I dropped something on the actual ground and it disappeared. So that needs to be kind of addressed. But other than that, it's pretty solid. Now, the thing with the Claymore and this whole flourish bullshit, I do not like that. I really don't, because it's just like, why are we doing this? What purpose does that serve? It just slows down the actual, like... It just kind of slows down the combat. They may have done that Sorry. They may have done that in the original Oblivion, I don't know. But I can't remember. But yeah. I'd say this is kind of worth... I'd say this is worth the money. Worth the money to play through it right now. Now, with mod support, I don't know. We're going to have to see how mod support comes into play. And that'll kind of make a major determination of whether this will continue to be good, bad, or ugly. But other than that, yeah. I think it's good. It's really good. It's really faithful. Which is kind of like a... goes both ways. But yeah. Thanks everybody for stopping by this late stream. I usually don't do late streams like this. But we're gonna pop out of here. So y'all take it easy. We'll catch you all a little bit later on today with some .hack